Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today is April 22nd, Earth Day, and one of my best friend's birthdays. Happy birthday, Alyssa, if you're watching this. I'm here to just film a little VIB video. The sale is going on right now. For Rouge members, it is through the 1st of May, and I'm pretty sure for everybody else it goes to the 27th of April. So figured I'd just get this video posted real quick. I'm not only going to go over some things that I recommend, well, not some things, a lot of things that I recommend to you, both kind of splurges and just general things to keep buying if you know that you like them, but I'm also going to kind of go over the orders that I made so that you know what I picked up. So I guess we're going to get started. The first thing I want to mention is not at all makeup. It is this right here. This is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. This is such a good product. I know a lot of people talk about this. I wouldn't say it's a cult favorite. I think it's just a favorite of a lot of people's. It's a very quick drying formula. You kind of like dip your brush in, wipe it off on a cloth or a towel, and then you can immediately use the brush again. So it's just kind of like a nice quick incentive to keep washing your brushes because you're using those brushes on your face all the time, so you really should be cleaning them regularly. I'm guilty of not always doing that, as I'm sure most of you are, but it's a really, really good product, so I think it's a good time to stock up. While we're on the topic of brushes, I want to just mention these. This is the Sephora Pro line. I have a few of them, but these two are my favorites. This is the Pro Featherweight Powder number 91 and the Pro Airbrush Concealer number 57. These are just a couple of brushes that I really enjoy. This guy for bronzer, it is so soft. I wish you guys could feel this through the camera. And this is a really, really good pointed concealer brush for me, although I do usually use my foundation brush to blend out concealer. I just think they're really, really good. They're a little bit on the pricier side because they are such great quality, but during the sale is a great time to pick them up. If you guys don't know, insiders get 10%, VIB get 15%, and Rouge get 20%. So if you're like me and you're a Rouge, 20% off some of these things, really, really good. So next up, the category of hair. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. This has been my favorite dry shampoo for a really long time, honestly. A lot of my friends have been putting onto this, and everybody really likes it. It definitely does leave a little bit of a white cast when you first spray it, but that's if you're spraying it really close to your head. I have to remind myself still to kind of like spray it from a little bit farther, but I just kind of zhuzh my hair a little bit, and it just cleanses everything so well. I've tried quite a lot of dry shampoos, and I just haven't been able to get the same effect, so I keep repurchasing this one. I did actually pick it up in the sale myself. Next we have the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil. If you guys can tell, there's barely any left, and that's because I love it so much. I absolutely recommend this to you regardless of what level of damage your hair is experiencing. I'm personally coming off of years and years and years of heat damage. You know, these are my natural curls right now, but you guys can tell that I still have some kind of dryness and, you know, not so great looking ends. A, I need a haircut, but B, also damage. So this really helps to build those bonds back in your hair. So not a hair scientist, I don't understand this stuff fully, but I did do a little bit of research on this oil because, you know, it was a little bit on the pricier side, and it's a hair oil. I figured maybe all hair oils are the same. They are not. This is definitely a unique formula, being that it is a bonding oil, and I can just tell when I put this on my ends. I drench my ends when I get out of the shower. It just makes the biggest difference, so I really never skip using this. Another thing that's really helped my hair recover from damage is this mask right here. This is a mini size, but I did actually order the full size this time around. This is the Kerastase Discipline Maskeratine. I love this product. I have tried a few different masks from Kerastase, but this one is my favorite because it is so smoothing. And this line is really, really good for people with curly hair too. So if you have straight hair, wavy hair, curly hair, anybody can use this. They do have another mask that is like the curl specific from this line, but they don't have that one at Sephora, so I'm mentioning this one. Like I said, the Maskeratine. The other one is in the same packaging, but obviously the only one that's available at Sephora is this one, so you'll grab this one. But it's really, really good, super nourishing. I just kind of like get it all over the ends of my hair, never on my roots, and then I kind of put it up in a clip while I wash my body and do whatever else in the shower, and maybe like 10 or 15 minutes on my hair is enough. So I'll do that, honestly, usually about 2 times a week. Next we're going to move into skincare. So the first thing I want to mention is this right here from Biossance. This is the 100% Squalene Oil. You guys know I love this product. I love everything Biossance. I'm also currently using their lactic acid resurfacing treatment. I love their lip balm. You know, there's a lot of products from the brand that I really, really, really enjoy, and they're a little bit pricier because they are such great quality. So I think that during the sale is a great time to pick up anything that you've been wanting to try or that you just kind of like need to buy again. So this is really, really fantastic. It's my favorite face oil. Another product that I definitely think is worth getting during the sale if you want to try it out or if you know you love it and you just want to re-up, this is the TLC Sukari Babyfacial from Drunk Elephant. This is one of my favorite exfoliating masks. Actually, probably is my favorite exfoliating mask. I have a couple of other ones, like the Core Organics that I went through a little phase with, but I think at the end of the day, this one is the best. It's definitely a little bit harsh, so I wouldn't recommend this for like super sensitive skin, or if you're going to try it, leave it on for significantly less time than it says. It says leave it on for 20 minutes, maybe do 10 or 15 the first time. Again, not an esthetician, so maybe don't take my advice 100% on that. Read the directions, do a patch test. But in terms of generally just exfoliating the face, getting rid of any texture, kind of clogged pores in here, roughness on my chin, the usual stuff that I have, this is fantastic. It is $80, so it's definitely expensive. I feel like I sort of like avoid using this mask because I don't want to finish it. I have not bought another one because I still have a good amount left in here, but it's just really fantastic. Another exfoliating product that is definitely something you can use more often is from Somerville, and this is the Exfolikate right here. This is the intensive exfoliating treatment. I love this product. I've been using this for a really long time. It's probably the only thing in this price range that I've consistently repurchased because there's nothing like it. I don't feel like any other exfoliating scrub or anything like that works this well. Like I said, I went through a phase with the Cora, which is more like this than the Babyfacial, and there's lots of other kind of enzymatic exfoliating products, but something about this, it really can't be matched. So this is literally like a little facial in a tube. It is $85. This is, I think, the most expensive thing I'm recommending to you guys, but if you're going to splurge on anything, I would honestly say it should be this. You put it on your face, you massage it in, you can feel, the scrubbies a little bit, but it's more of a chemical exfoliant than it is a physical exfoliant. Leave it on for 2 minutes. Usually I do this in the shower, and my face is like brand new when I use this. So, especially the next day, oh my god, it's amazing. So, big yes to this guy. Next, we have my favorite cleanser. This is not expensive. This is a $21 cleanser, but it's definitely worth getting. I will preach about this cleanser until the day I die. I think I have turned so many of my friends onto this. It's a First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. I actually got a full-size and a mini in my order so that I could always have it when I'm traveling and stuff, because my face just does the best when I consistently use this cleanser. I've gone off it, I've gone back on it, I've had it as a backup, I've had it in my shower, blah, 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 but it is the best cleanser that I've ever used. I've even gone from SkinCeuticals and trying to get some higher end cleansers in there, and this is still the GOAT, so I love this guy. It's completely hydrating. It doesn't really foam, it just lathers kind of nicely. There's no harsh surfactants in it, and it just feels fantastic on your face. You never feel dry, you never feel stripped, so huge fan. Next up, I have a product that sort of like bridges the gap between skincare and makeup. This is from Drunk Elephant as well, and it is the D-Bronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum. Now, the first time that I used this, I was terrified because it is orange. It is so dark, and I put this all over my face without knowing what I was supposed to do with it because I didn't read the directions, and I was honestly just like staring at myself in the mirror for a couple minutes. I'm like, okay, so I can't wear this out. You mix this with your skincare, okay? So this is technically a skincare product, but it's also kind of a bronzing. I love this so much. I mix this in with my moisturizer, and I kind of put it all over my face. I have it underneath my foundation today, but I can tell, I don't know if you can tell on camera, probably not, but I know that there's a little bit of a bronzy glow coming through, and it's because of this. I've had this for a while, and I haven't used nearly any of it, so I think this is a big win for me. It's a little bit on the pricier side, not as expensive as Drunk Elephant's other stuff though, so I definitely think it's worth picking up though. There's a lot of bronzing products out there. I just happen to think that this one is really potent and really good, and I love that it's kind of like anti-pollution and supposed to protect against some of those harsh things that are coming at your face all day. So now we will move on to powders and makeup, all the makeup, but I'm looking at my powders first. Let's talk about these first, okay? These are Hourglass powders, okay? So this is a mini of their blush. This is Mood Exposure. I never find that I use a full-size blush, so I just picked up the mini. I have the Dim Light, which is technically, I think, supposed to be a all-over powder, but I use it as a very light bronzer for my skin tone. And then the pièce de résistance is this one right here. This is the Strobe Light Palette. This has been, out of stock forever, which led me to believe that it was limited edition, and therefore I never talked about it on my channel. It's my favorite highlighting palette, like, ever to exist on the planet. It has been for years. I remember when I first got this at the Holyoke Mall Sephora when I was visiting my parents once, and I just remember, like, walking out of the mall and being so excited that I had this, you know, in my possession. It's gorgeous. It's literally stunning. I mean, all the Hourglass powders are, which is why I'm recommending all of them to you, but specifically I want to mention that this is apparently not limited edition because it is back in stock right now. So if you can pick this up, it's the Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette by Hourglass. You will not be sorry. I think it's $62, but you get 3 shades. I haven't even used a little bit of this, and I use it all the time. So, huge fan of these powders. They just really do something to your face. I feel like, you know, Hourglass is known for their powders. There's a lot of other products that they have which are really, really good. In fact, I'll just mention right now the brow pencil I really enjoy. If you guys want a very small micro brow pencil, I highly recommend checking this out. It's a really, really good color for people with my kind of like darker red hair. I actually use the shade Blonde in my eyebrows right now. Pretty perfect. But anyway, they're powders. Just out of this world. So I would recommend checking them out. I know there's like a regular ambient palette as well. It just kind of goes all over your face. There's lots of stuff. Hourglass is beautiful, cruelty-free, vegan, the most luxe packaging. I think it's my favorite packaging out of any brand that I own. But yeah, I'm just really excited that that palette is back in stock. So next up, I'll talk about a mascara real quick. This is from Dior. This is the Diorshow mascara, just the regular old mascara. This has been my favorite mascara for such a long time. I recently have a new favorite, the Glossier Lash Slick, which is definitely like on par, my 2 favorites, but that one is a lot more natural and this one is a lot more va-va-voom. But it's not so va-va-voom, it's not like Monsieur Big, it's not like the Pat McGrath. It just really separates your lashes, gives you so much volume and lift, and I absolutely love it, and I have repurchased this probably more than anything else in my collection, so highly recommend this guy. The brow gel that I recommend to you guys is very, very no question this guy. It's the 24-Hour Brow Setter from Benefit. Been using this for a long time. I don't hate the Gimme Brow, but I don't love the Gimme Brow because I don't personally enjoy brow gels that have color to them. This clear brow gel might as well be super glue. Keeps my brows in place, my curly brows, and it really helps me to kind of get the look that I'm looking for. I can kind of back comb in the front, get a little bit of extra fluff. Works perfectly. It's amazing. Next up I want to talk about a brand that I'm super, super excited exists in the world, and it is Tower 28. So I have 2 lip glosses, I have a blush, and I have a highlighter here. I recommend all of these products to you. I recommend everything from Tower 28. I am currently wearing the lip gloss on my lips in the shade Spicy. It is a red color. I have a very light layer on right now, so it looks a little bit kind of pinkier, but if you really wanted to build this up, you could get an opaque red shiny gloss on your lips. The clear gloss is the most beautiful thing I've ever used. I feel like there's nothing juicier, and it feels so lightweight. It's not sticky, nothing, you know, your hair's not going to get caught. It's literally a dream. Like, I don't even know how they make this formula, but it has quickly risen to the top of my gloss list, and that's coming from a girl who really likes her gloss. The blush right here, I really, really like. This is the shade Golden Hour. They have 2 other shades, Magic Hour and something else Hour. It's a little more, Magic Hour is nudier, and the other one is more of like a berry tone. I figured I'd get the orange because I didn't have it in my collection yet. It is definitely a little orange for me, so I have to sheer it out, but it shears out so beautifully, and it is just such a wonderful formula. But I think that really my favorite product of all is this one right here. This is their Super Dew in No Shade. It is essentially a balm. Like, I think I would liken this to Vaseline, I guess, if you had to, but it is the most beautiful highlighter I have ever used in my life. There's no color, like I said, it's a balm, and I just put this on the tops of my cheekbones and kind of like in a C shape here, put it on my eyelids. The glossiness to my face is like unmatched when I use this, and I feel like I've been putting it on top of literally every makeup look I've done. My most recent video was kind of like an everyday makeup look, and I know I used that in that video because I've been using it every day. So this is only 20 bucks, which I think is really fantastic. I'm pretty sure the lip glosses are 18 or 14. It's very affordable for Sephora, so big fan, huge fan. Honestly, might make a whole video about Tower 28. I know they just came out with cream bronzers too, but I think they're sold out by the time I'm posting this video, so maybe next round you can get them. Another little cream product I wanted to mention is actually this little quad right here from RMS. This is a Living Luminizer Glow Quad. It's a mini, but I don't think it exists in the full size, so I don't really understand. It's a little obnoxious to kind of get your fingers in, but it's worth it. These 3 highlighters are stun city, and this bronzer, while I see what you see, it looks shimmery. It's not. You put this kind of in your hollows and blend it out with a beauty blender or however you apply your cream bronzer. It's stunning. This is a beautiful quad, very travel friendly, and it's got so much of what I would use for my makeup, so I just really, really, really enjoy this. And it's really not that expensive, so I think it's worth getting. I'm really sorry, my hair is giving me some trouble today. Another bronzer I wanted to mention is from Fenty. This is one of the only products I actually very much enjoy from Fenty. I love Rihanna, but I don't live for the brand. I find a lot of the makeup doesn't sit right on my face. Maybe it's just my skin type, but unfortunately, like the foundation, neither of them worked out for me. But this is the shade Shady Biz. I personally like a little bit of a darker bronzer if I'm going to go for that. Like this Hourglass bronzer, if you guys can see, very, very different shades, right? This one is like cool, almost translucent. This one is much darker for me, and I like it that way, you know? I think I like building it up a little bit in the cheekbones and just really kind of blowing out the bronze on my face. But this is such a beautiful formula. I keep this around, you know? I don't have a whole lot of makeup so much anymore, but I definitely, this was like a no question, I'm keeping this. Next up I want to mention a primer from Tatcha. This is the Silk Canvas. I have a baby one right here, and the next one I got is actually like the mini size. I never feel like I'm going to need to purchase the full size, but if you feel like you want to purchase the full size, it is a sale. Do as you please. But I really, really like this primer, and I think it's probably one of the only primers I use anymore. I haven't really been priming my face, and my skin's been looking really great, but this, kind of just dip it in, rub it, press it into my, you know, next to the nose region. I always bring it down into my smile lines because I tend to crease like right here next to my mouth, and it works wonders. It's beautiful. I really, really, really like this product. Another product I've been putting on underneath and on top of my foundation, wherever I want, honestly, is this right here from Charlotte Tilbury. I love Charlotte Tilbury, okay? There's a lot of Charlotte products I could talk about in this video. The Film Star Duo, there's a lot of really, really good products, but this guy is like the winner for me, so I figured I would mention it in this video. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter in number 2. It's just stunning. You can put it all over your face for a glow. You can wear it as cream highlighter, liquid highlighter. It does it all. Like, it's just literally one of the most beautiful products I own, so I'm really, really glad. I got this in the Sephora VIB sale last year, and I have barely used any of it. I don't really understand how that works, but I guess I'm really not using too much. Comes with a doe foot, so it's a little bit kind of more controlled, I guess you could say. But yeah, this is absolutely stunning. And then something definitely new to me, but I have used many a sample of this before, so I know that I can recommend it. This is the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. I did just get this full size in my order, but I, like I said, have been using samples for quite some time. I got it in the shade Tavarwa? Well, I'm not pronouncing that right, someone please help me. But it just looks stunning. I'm wearing it on the face right now, you guys can see. It's really, really beautiful. It's very light coverage, so it's kind of replaced my Milk Makeup Sunshine Skin Tint in a way. I really appreciate that it's clean. I love the packaging. Smells great. It's just a really, really beautiful formula, and I don't think it's going to be irritating to anybody's skin, so I think this is a really, really nice thing to pick up if you like a lighter coverage foundation, because it is not super buildable. But, that being said, last thing is lip liners. I think the most important thing in my life right now is lip liner, you know? Little brow, little lip liner, a little bit of this guy. Really nothing else to talk about. These are the 3 lip liners that I use the most often, and therefore the 3 that I'm recommending to you. Number 1 is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in Lip Cheat. No, Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. I just said that backwards, and I dropped it. I'm doing well today, guys. This is a really, really incredible liner. Just is the color of my lips, looks beautiful, lasts all day. I can use it to overline and like correct the side of my lip that is smaller than the other side of my lip, and it doesn't, it's seamless. So, I love this guy. Next, the Patrick Ta lip liner in She's Humble, right? Yes, but any Patrick Ta, I love the brand, I love the product, I love the shape, I love the color, everything about it is fantastic. It's creamy, really, really wears well, and it looks super good under whatever gloss. And then the Pat McGrath lip liner in Done Undone. This has been sold out, so I'm not 100% sure if it's back in stock, but there's a lot of colors. I know Kathleen really likes the shade Contour, so I really just like the formula. It's like a gel-based lip liner, but again, wears super well, so those 3 are my favorites. So that is the end of my recommendations for you guys. I know it's a very long list, and now we're just going to quickly talk about what I got in the orders that I ordered. Duh. And then this video will be over. So, first I got the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. Like I said, this guy, I got a full size and a mini. I just don't like to be without it. I got a few things from the brand Playa. So I got the Endless Summer Spray, I got the Supernatural Conditioner, and the Everyday Shampoo. I finished up my Kevin Murphy Hydrate line, which I love, but I can't repurchase because it's like not, I can't buy it online, and the salon that I go to is obviously closed because it is quarantine. So I'm looking for something else. I don't actually have shampoo in my shower right now besides the scrub from Diorshow. I did also actually get that scrub in the full size because I've been using the birthday gift. And then I got the Kerastase Discipline Smoothing Mask, like I said. Love this guy, so I got a full size. And I got the Kosas Color and Light Cream Blush and Highlighter Duo in Velvet Melon, the regular one, not the high intensity. I'm very excited for that. I got a mini of the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Antioxidant Face Mist. I've really been loving that. I didn't want to recommend it to you because I feel like it's really, like, it's not a necessary product. It's just something that I really like. I've kind of been using it as a toner almost because a lot of toners were irritating my skin. So I got a mini size so that I could take it when I travel. I got a backup of my Diorshow mascara, some facial cottons from Shiseido. Always a good time to get them. They're only $12, but worth it. Sunday Riley UFO Ultra Clarifying Face Oil, huge favorite of mine. I don't know why I didn't put that in this video, but if you have any acne or any like budding friends under your skin, you kind of put that dry oil all over your face and go to bed. It's going to be gone in the morning, or at least it's going to be significantly more relaxed than it was the day before. I got the value size, enormous size of the PhD. I got a backup of the Hourglass brow pencil. Like I said, I got this full size of the Ilia. And then I got a huge Cinema Secrets makeup cleanser right here, backup. And maybe the most exciting is the Kosas The Sun Show Moisturizing Baked Bronzer. I wasn't able to get the shade light, so I ended up getting the shade medium right here. I have no idea how it's going to look. On the swatches, it looks very similar to the Fenty bronzer, so I don't anticipate that it's going to be like problematically too dark for me, but we're going to see. I can test it out on camera if you guys want me to, but I'll just be light-handed, it's fine. So those are all the things that I got. I'm super excited about them, and I'm hoping that I will have them in some favorites videos going forward. So that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope that you pick some of this stuff up if you have some extra funds. For those of us that get paid bi-weekly, the month of May is likely to be a 3-check month, so I felt like I could make some choices around that. But anyway, that's the end. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Wednesday, I think. And happy Earth Day. And happy birthday, Alyssa.